Small and medium-sized businesses, which source the majority of their goods, especially food, fruits, and vegetables from the United States, will be paying more for their orders, an expense which will likely be passed on to consumers. Managing Director of ABEDS and the Chairman of the Bridgetown Revitalization Committee, Eddie Abed, says this imported inflation has the potential to hurt the pockets of Barbadians.
And there are many of us in the Caribbean, in the private sector and government organizations who are trying to negotiate with the Trump administration to say this is not only going to hurt Caribbean people, but this is going to hurt American businesses that export to the Caribbean. You need to look at it. You need to present some alternatives. Failing which, within another, I would say, 4 weeks to 6 weeks, you're going to start to see increases.
Mr. Abed is also issuing the reminder that Barbados and its regional neighbors stand to feel the impact of the United States' imposed levy on Chinese ships.
To find shipping companies that own Chinese vessels that touch U.S. ports $1 million, US $1 million at a time, that's going to increase freight to the Caribbean somewhere around maybe about $2,500 to $3,000 US per 40-foot container. Somebody has to pay for this. So no importer is going to be able to absorb it.
Managing Director Woolworth Martin Bryan says the 10% tariff could have a knock-on effect on the local market.
I don't think Azerbaijan would know, but let's say a pair of jeans carry a 60% duty on jeans and then VAT. T-shirts carry over 100% on T-shirts. So we have very high duties here as well. It's referred to as tariffs over there, but it's duties here. So, the knock-on effect is such that we will certainly, our cost of goods, cost of landing goods here will be increasing, obviously, because there's going to be an increase in the first cost out of the States.
Mr. Bryan adds local businesses may have to source their goods from different markets.
Say something coming out of, say, Cambodia or Vietnam, which a lot of clothing is made now, that's attracting something like 50% duty. So if you can now bypass coming into the US and coming directly to another country and then buying from them, that may be the option.
Barbados is among scores of nations on which the United States has imposed new trade tariffs. Anesta Henry, CBC News.